Hello Destiny fans, Wild here, and you know what? Hello to all of you who love video games. That's much better. Yes, Wild here, and today we're going to talk about the worst games of 2014. It's a very cool topic, and I think a lot of people got it wrong. I'm not here to try to change your mind about video games, but I think sometimes people take it too harsh on video games. Okay, so the first two games that comes to people's minds when we say the worst games of 2014, the first one is like Destiny. You know, Destiny is the worst game, and I disagree. I don't think it's the worst game. I mean, if you tell me the grinding is boring and repetitive and no story, you know what? I agree with all that. I agree with you because I play this game a lot, and I've seen the flaws, the good, the bad, everything, you know, in this game. But I don't think it's that bad to make it the worst game of 2014. I don't think not even top 3, not even top 5 of the worst games in 2014. So yes, has a lot of flaws, but I think the game is fun. You know, it's fun. Like when you get with your friends, you know, you just have a good time and you start running some strikes and, you know, bounties. I know sometimes it gets boring, but you know, you get some nights where, you know, you have a good time or you meet some new people and makes the game so fun. Over here I'm playing with my friend, you know, the Prophet, and we met this new guy, Wisdom or whatever the name is. We met this new guy, and he already sent a friend request and all that. You know, cool guy, and you know, made our night enjoyable. You know, and I think it's pretty cool. So I don't think the game is perfect. Like, this game is not perfect. This game needs a lot of work, a lot of work and a lot of stuff, a lot of free DLC, you know, story wise and all that, because you know, but I don't think it's the worst game of 2014. As bad and boring, you know, as it is. Well, not bad, as boring as it is. Yeah, take that word out of that. It's not bad. As boring as it is, and you know, doing the same thing over and over again. I don't think the mechanics are awesome. You know, the mechanics are awesome. I enjoy these guns. Everything is so cool. You know, everything's so cool. So I don't think it's. If you have something cool, it couldn't make it the worst game of 2014. So I think it has good mechanics, good ideas, and just needed. What it needed was to what they gave us for DLC. You know, the Dark Below and the next one. It shouldn't be in the game. I agree with that. You know, they shouldn't be in the game, and I think it would have been a lot better because we had a lot more story, and it'll be a lot longer to complete certain things, and it'll be a lot more fun. So, anyways, I don't think it's the worst game. You know, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of stuff. Yes, it does. You know, and I agree with you about the grinding and all that. But I don't think it's the worst game. The other game that comes to people's mind, we'll go back to Destiny. I'm just gonna go all over the place, and then we'll just go back to the game. The next game that comes to people's mind when it comes to the worst game of 2014 is Watch Dogs. And I posted in my channel. You can find the walkthrough of Watch Dogs, and I don't think the game was that bad as people make it look or make it sound to be. I don't think it's that bad. Yes, it's not perfect, but I enjoyed the missions. I had a good time playing the mission. There was a lot of missions. I thought it was a cool story. Driving all over the place, people were trying to compare to GTA 5, which I think was a big mistake. Yes, open world, a little bit like it, but it's not the same. Just because it's an open world doesn't mean it has to be comparable with GTA 5 or trying to be GTA 5, in my opinion. Just because a game is a futuristic doesn't mean it has to be like Halo or compared now to Destiny. And I don't know. So I think it was a fun open world. I had a good time with the campaign. You know, the guy needed better clothes. I know, so some of those outfits were just like pretty lame. But I had a good time. I had a good time playing that campaign. It was fun, and believe it or not, I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs 2. It was, once again, not a perfect game, but it's a game that maybe you can pick up right now. That you feel like maybe there's nothing cool to play right now. Just pick up some Watch Dogs if you find it cheap, you know, borrow from a friend, and you ended up, you know, having a good time with the campaign, and you're gonna think, well, it's not that bad. So I don't think it's the worst game of 2014, neither Destiny or Watch Dogs. Uh, what we have to look is what we're looking for when we say the worst game. You know, are we looking for a game that is unplayable, or like most people are looking just boring, or maybe disappointing? Because that's what people feel about Destiny and Watch Dogs. Maybe they were expecting too much, you know, too much hype about it, right? Too much hype, and what happens is when they show you in these trailers, looks pretty amazing. Happens with Battlefield 4, you know, and even Call of Duty. They show these awesome trailers. You know, that's the point of it. Trailers to get you excited about the game, to get you like looking forward to it. So they show these amazing cinematics, and wow, you know, and it looks pretty cool. So I guess we fell under that, you know, trailer cinematic, you know, type of situation, and you're just like, wow, it just looks amazing. Although I believe with Destiny they promised, like, or they made it sound, they made it look like it was going to be a bigger universe. Okay, I think that's what happened. I think they chose the wrong word, worlds, no words, no worlds, the wrong words when it comes to like explain about Destiny, because they made it sound like it's like a huge universe, like you're gonna be like from planet to planet. Yes, we got some planets, but we're just stuck in those planets. You know, there's no more. I thought maybe with the expansion we'll get to explore another planet or something like that. You know, and I don't know if the other expansion, the second one, will be the same. I think we'll be on the moon or something stupid like that. So you know, they just made it sound like it's like a bigger universe. So I think they chose, you know, the wrong words, and maybe we got it a little wrong, and you know, that kind of sucks. But still, I don't think it's the worst game. So if we look for something maybe kind of lame, you know, kind of wow, this game is lame, you know, like I don't know, maybe something, I don't know if I'll download it if it was for free. But we got games such as the Rambo, the video game. Have you seen that thing? That's I mean, I just feel bad for the people who made the game, because I'm pretty sure they put a lot of time and effort trying to get that game going, but it's just not working. That's a good example of a bad game, or like one of the worst games of 2014. Just look at it, and it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. It's like, I don't know. To me, that could be one of the worst games of 2014. You know, if you're looking for that one, that should be on the list. So that's just my opinion. That's a game that it doesn't look right. That it just, I mean, the idea is good. I would love to have a Rambo game. But what if the game it's about like a different story, not replaying what we saw in the movies, which is a big mistake, because you know what's gonna happen. You know everything, so it's, in a way, it's kind of boring because you know what's going to happen. So it's not fun. So if you create a Rambo game where you introduce, I don't know, something new, it doesn't have to be just make a, you know, Rambo guy, even if it's third person or whatever, I don't even care. But just bring like a good story, like a good plot again. You know, just bring us something different, just with the Rambo name. I don't care. That could be something cool. You know, but when you bring, you know, Rambo 1, 2, and 3, and they're all like in one game, so that's kind of a joke. And like I said, it takes away the fun of it, because you know what's going to happen. Same thing, not the same, but a little bit happened with Medal of Honor Warfighter. You know, it's an awesome campaign. I posted it when I had my other channel. I loved that game. At least the campaign, I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was very cool. But what was boring is like you knew what was going to happen, because it was like a real life stories, you know, bringing it into the campaign, so you know what was going to happen. But it looked pretty cool. Had a lot of potential, and I said this when I was talking about in those videos. It had a lot of potential. It was so cool. Just bring something a little bit different. You know, just doesn't have to be what happened in real life. Like exactly. At least take the idea from it and just make something else, something new. So, and the multiplayer on that game, I think, was pretty fun. People hated it, but I thought it was pretty fun. It was like a good combination between Battlefield and Call of Duty. I thought it was fun. Not the greatest by any means. That, I mean, had like a horrible spawns and all that, like like happens in a lot of shooters. but I thought it was a fun game. But anyways, so the Rambo game. If you don't believe me, just look for some footage of it if you can find some. And I don't know, it just it's just too it's just too bad. When I heard of it, I really believe me. I was really looking forward to it. I was like, you know what, that could be a really good game to post a playthrough. You know, live commentary like I always do with my playthroughs, and you know, have such a good time. But when I start seeing footage of it, I'm like, wow, yes, I am definitely not getting this game. I'm not gonna waste my money on that thing. I mean, I could have a good time, but I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. Other game that we could bring here into this table of the worst games, the Alien Colonial Marines. I didn't play that one. I was looking forward to it, but just people seem to hate that game. That everything was wrong with it, and there was a lot of noise. You know, when it comes to the Alien Colonial Marines. I don't know. I don't like the footage that I watched seemed okay to me. It seemed like one of those games where you just don't expect to be playing the greatest game ever. You expect to just to get to kill some aliens and that it. So, I didn't see anything that wrong with that game. Probably I missed out some things. I have no idea. Maybe I didn't watch the whole playthrough and see all the flaws. But I mean, was it perfect? No. From what I saw, was it perfect? No. But it was kind of like okay. So I don't know. To me, I think I'm gonna leave it to the Rambo game. That Rambo game just looks bad, and there's other games that they were just like too horrible. But to me, the Rambo game is like, man, these guys they lost money just investing in that game. You know, it's a risky business. You know, video game uh, the video game industry, is a very risky business because if your game gets trashed by a low score, forget it. You're done. Doesn't matter if you make a part 2 and make it a lot better. Your reputation is like down the toilet and that's it. So it's a risky industry, risky business, and yeah, the Rambo game, it's just not so good. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll pick it up and do a playthrough just for fun. Just have a laugh of it. And just make fun of it. I don't know. Just make Rambo look like an idiot. I have no idea. But to me that could be one of the worst games. Destiny and Watch Dogs? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like I said, I think that the fun games, not the greatest, but they're fun to play. I don't see I don't see a lot of bad things, even though they have it, but to put it in that level, of the worst of the worst, I don't think so. But I mean, it all comes down to what people like and don't like. I mean, if you really don't like this whole futuristic stuff, and you don't like what the game brings you, the whole grinding and doing things over again, obviously this is not the game for you. A lot of you have played RPGs and MMO. I did a little bit, so in a way I don't want to say I'm used to it, but I knew, or I know what I get myself into every time I play this game. That's why I still playing it. I know what I'm getting myself into. I have to replay this mission over and over again, but sometimes you change things around. Maybe like I said, a new guy on your fire team, or maybe a new gun, maybe I don't know, new gun or whatever, So it's always something to look forward to, at least in my opinion, and to try to make the game a little bit more fun. Well, we get something else. Like at the moment, I'm just looking forward to get new guns. I'm working on unlocking new guns and this and that. So maybe once I'm done with that, I'll be like, oh, I'm just bored. I have nothing else to do. So I'm like, at the moment, I'm working on ranking up areas. So I'm doing all those little bounties to rank up areas to level 3, so I can unlock these beast gun. So I'll be posting a video of it. You can look forward to it. So this is what I'm doing right now, just working on that and just completing some bounties to level up another helmet that I have. So I have those little tasks that I'm working on, and like I said, probably when I'm done, I'll be playing a little bit of I don't know, other game, Advanced Warfare or something. I don't know, who knows. So I don't know, that's how I feel. I don't think they're that bad. The perfect, no, of course not. They're not perfect. You know, they have a lot of flaws. They need to fix few things. You know, they need to make the game more fun. You know, what if they give us something for free? You know, at least for the Christmas and in Destiny. Let us explore. You know, what's it called, that purple planet, like it's in the middle. The one with the queen over there. You know, I thought that was gonna be one of those maybe extra missions or something. You know, they should add, just like the Rockstar do with the GTA 5, just free DLC, free stuff. So we play this game more. I mean, I don't expect just to for them to give me everything for free and take everything, you know, all the guns. But you know, once in a while, just bring some extra stuff for free. You know, that'll be pretty cool, especially for this game. You know, we like locked in playing it over and over again. So I think they should do something like that. Alongside, I don't play much of the Iron Banner and all that. Yeah, I don't know, it's not my thing, but I just wish they could just bring a little extra worlds, or at least one world to explore. So I think that would be a good one. That purple one, I forgot what the name of it. So pretty cool. And for Watch Dogs, I think once you finish the campaign, there's really no reason to go back to the game. So probably you could rent it. You know, that would be a good idea. Rent it for the weekend or for the week. You know, it's cheaper that way. Or I'm pretty sure like right now you can find it like a really low price if you go to the game store or wherever you buy the games. If you buy it online, you can buy like really cheap and have a good time. So I don't know, if we're gonna, once again, if we're gonna talk about like the worst games, I'm like, the first thing that comes to my mind is something like is really bad. It's something that is really unplayable or like really lame. Like you look at it, it's like, is this a joke? Like was this game made by a 7-year-old little kid or something? That's what I expect when I see the worst game, you know. But Destiny, it's not that bad. It's not the greatest, of course not, you know, but it's not that bad to put it on that list of the worst of the worst. I like the maps, I like the whole layout. I mean, you go to Venus and you start running around, or you go in your Sparrow, it just looks so nice. You know, you start shooting guys and the mechanics are so nice. So it doesn't fall quite there in that, at least to me, in that category of the worst of the worst, you know. So and over here, I just like this new strike. I mentioned it on my previous Destiny video. No, the one before that one, when I was playing on the game here on this strike mission, the Undying Mind. I like it. It's like playing a mini raid. I think it is so cool and a lot better than the Abnego. So I really enjoyed this one. It's pretty good. We played it twice last night and I had a good time. So, and over here I'm using, I think one of the, I don't want to say the best, but one of the best guns in Destiny, the Mythic multi-tool. So I got the upgraded version of it, and because I had the the other one, which was a little but like it was full, everything was just leveled up. So I had to start all over again because I bought the better version of it from the Sir last Friday, and I just love this gun. It's so beast. It is so beast, and it's fun to use. It's one of those guns that is fun to use. There's guns that are just kind of boring. I don't know, it's so weird, but just to find this gun like so boring and you don't want to use it. But this gun is fun to use. It's deadly as hell, man, and you just kill this guy so quick with this bad boy, and you know, I like it. So looking forward to rank this baby up all the way, and you know, destroy the enemies and just you know, be ready to do some damage. So yeah, it was pretty fun. I like the Undying Mind, very cool. The Nexus brother over here, what I like to call it, and it was cool. I thought that I could kill this guy over here with my super, but no, I was it was a little too soon. I should have waited a little bit more and just destroy with the super. But anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Wildchild. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary, and if you want to, let me know in the comment section, because I respect people's opinions, you know. So if you want to tell me, in your opinion, which one you think is the worst game of 2014, hey, go ahead, let me know, and then we'll see, you know, what games you pick. And anyways, thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out my channel, other videos, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Later.
All right. Well, while I'm trying, I'm going to back out, sir. We're going to go